Everybody loves a tomato, right? And I wouldn't mind betting that every single gardener and allotment holder in the land has at least one plant growing somewhere during the season. It's an easy crop to grow. It's pretty straightforward if you follow the rules. But to a lot of new growers, new gardeners, newbie allotment holders, it can look quite daunting going from packet of seed to the finished product. But it needn't be. But it has to start with the basics. Let's have a look at sowing tomato seeds. I'm David and this is Grow Mad.
Tomatoes are usually classified with vegetables on the plot or allotment, but as most growers will know, are in actual fact a fruit. But you wouldn't want to add this fruit to your fruit salad. Tomatoes come in every size, shape and colour imaginable. They are packed full of antioxidants such as lycopene, which may help protect against certain cancers, and they are loaded with minerals, particularly potassium and magnesium, which are absolutely essential for a healthy heart. And on top of that, they contain the vitamins B, E and A. And that's not all. They may also help to lower bad cholesterol. And check this out, can even act as a natural sunscreen, but from inside the body, so don't go applying it to your skin. So why wouldn't you want to grow at least one tomato plant? They're dead easy, but it starts with seed sowing, so let's take a look. But before we get into the practicalities of the seed sowing, let's look at the actual sowing dates. Technically you can grow tomatoes all year round, but for the grower in the UK you are limited to greenhouse culture starting in April, earlier if you have heating, or growing outdoors from late May until October depending on your last and first frost dates. So depending on where you live and where you are growing, indoor tomatoes can be sown from late February onwards, with outdoor tomatoes being sown from mid-April onwards. Tomatoes are native to South America, so they like it hot, and when it comes to seed germination it's no different. You will be needing some base heat, and these mini propagators are perfect, particularly if you're short on space. It's a quick and easy solution. Just fill with compost, lightly damp. Water well and allow to drain. Sow the seed thinly onto the surface of the compost. And then lightly cover the seed. You can use more compost. We prefer to use perlite. Try not to spill it everywhere like I do. Just cover until you can no longer see the compost. There is no need for any further watering. Simply cover the tray with the lid and place onto the heated propagator. And if you're interested, perlite is a naturally occurring mineral. It's primarily silicon dioxide and is perfect for covering seeds. And after approximately 10 to 12 days, or depending on the time of year, this is what you can expect. Isn't nature a wonderful thing? However, our preferred method of sowing tomato seed is into modules. It has the big advantage that when they emerge, you won't have to prick out. You can go straight to potting on. Simply fill the modular container with peat-free compost, water and allow to drain. Now with this method, instead of broadcasting seed, we are going to sow individually. Take a dibber, make a very small indentation, and it doesn't need to be very deep, and prepare for sowing. Tomato seed is small, but it is large enough to sow by hand. Simply take one seed at a time and drop it in. Don't allow it to go too deeply though. When you have completed the sowing, on this occasion we're not using the perlite. We're simply using the dibber just to cover them in, but do not cover too deeply, they really don't need it. Don't forget to label. Most people are probably growing more than one variety. It would be a shame to muddle them up. When you're completed with the labelling, add to the propagator. Not only will your tomato seedlings appreciate the warmth, they will also need the light. So place somewhere in a light position. If you haven't got a greenhouse, use a kitchen window. Germination again will take between 10 and 12 days depending on the time of year, but after 3 to 4 weeks this is what they'll look like. And you can see just how advanced they are, ready to be potted straight on into the final containers.
So there you have it. You can see that going from packet of seed to seedlings ready to prick out needn't be a daunting task after all. And if you want to go from seedlings to the finished product, we've got a great video coming along really soon. Keep an eye out for it. How to grow great tomatoes. Going to be packed with a ton of useful information for you. As always, thank you for watching. We do appreciate it. If you've gained some value from this video, if you could like and subscribe to the channel. We have the other social media platforms as well that you could perhaps take a look at, and we've got a brilliant website full of tons and tons of information. Thanks again. We'll see you on the soil.